Ladies and gentlemen, mesdames et messieurs, meine Damen und Herren, señores y señoras, here we are once again, and it is CraftCup time. It is GoOdy against Dimaga. We are in the quarterfinals of CraftCup number 30, and GoOdy is spawning here on Lost Temple because he lost the first game on Zelnaga Caverns. He is spawning here on Lost Temple at the 6 o'clock main base. Meanwhile, Dimaga is spawning close positions by air. He is the red Zerg player at the 9 o'clock. So, this Overlord will pretty soon scout this command center. Then the question is, will he be moving back or will he go for the front to check if GoOdy is going for some double gate, a double barracks opening? And now he spotted the command center and he just decided to show this Overlord. And he's even referring to this commercial, and this is really good because this commercial is like 7 or 8 years old, and it was by Motorola, where this guy with the weird accent was saying "Hello, Moto," and when he was talking to his new Motorola phone, and this was a really well made commercial, and Dimaga now referring to it is worth some applause here by Special Andre. And as he was at the Takes Home Tory Cup number 2, he casted a couple of games as a co-caster, and I was really impressed by him. So I liked this a lot. I liked him a lot, and I still like him even a lot. And this guy is awesome, and awesome guys need some awesomeness to be more awesome. And GoOdy stopped with the engineering bay to be able to cancel it in the last second. There is Dimaga going for the spawning pool before this archery, and he's got nearly the 100 gas already. It just takes another 8 or 10 seconds until he's got enough gas for the metabolic boost right away, but it does not prevent him from getting the queen and the zerglings out pretty soon. And now we should see the metabolic boost being researched. Yes, indeed we do. And someone is lagging, not anymore. And factory is coming up here as well for GoOdy. So no second Vespine geyser might be an indicator that we might be seeing some what is it called, a blue flame Hellion play here by GoOdy as an opener in the beginning. And there are the zerglings attacking this engineering base, so the engineering bay will get cancelled in about 3, 2, 1. Boom! Boom, here we go. So, Dimaga, fast lair, relatively fast lair. We see the and no blue flame Hellions for GoOdy, by the way. He just started the normal Hellion, has no up add-on here on the factory, and even queuing up a second Hellion, so he does not want to prepare any Hellions here, any add-ons for the starport as soon as the first Hellion is out, and looks like he just wants to move out with this Hellion to get rid of a Zergling here at the Zelnaga Watchtower, prevent any scouting from happening. And there we see a Spine Quarter is in production, and as soon as this layer is finished we should even see a second Queen coming up by Dimaga. And looks like this is not happening actually, but he went for the relatively fast Spire. I mean, he's got the Spire in production already here on this more or less hidden location, and very fast mutas. And let's take a look what GoOdy is doing, and will he have an answer against very fast mutas? And he's moving out with the Hellions, 3 Hellions and 2 Marines right now, but he did not spot the Spire yet. He's coming in here from behind, and he's going directly for the mineral line. Of course, Dimaga does not have any units but 6 Zerglings, so he will be forced to run away. And GoOdy is in a good position because now he still can do quite a lot of damage. All those drones lined up in one single line, and there GoOdy was able to do quite some damage. There he saw some lag once again. Of course you do not want to have any lag in this moment. And the Medivac just healing the SCVs, healing the Marines before the Queen was able to do some serious damage to them. And now this spine crawler is just burrowing down, and meanwhile the spine crawler is burrowing down. The Marines and Hellions just running away from the spine crawler, trying to kill more drones here. We got 4 mutas in production. Mutas will be finished in 10 seconds, but the Hellions keep on killing and killing units here. We got Corporal Hellion, Sergeant Hellion on 15 kills in total, and Dimaga is just running from one expansion to the next one. And now the mutas are out. Now GoOdy might be in a lot of trouble. How many Marines does he have on the field? Only 4 Marines, and now he's only producing more Marines. And a single Viking, so now he is aware of the mutas, but will the mutas be out just in time? This is the big question. There are the 4 mutas. Now GoOdy is moving back with his Marines. He's got 5 Marines. He does not have stim, so he won't be able to do too much damage there. Another Viking is out right now, and with the Viking, with the Marines, should be able to repel those mutas for the moment. Let's take a look at the harvester count. Dimaga is down to 15 drones against 23 SCVs. This is nothing where he cannot come back from. What is the production tab telling us as well? It is more Vikings, more Marines, and even more Hellions in production, even without a blue flame. I mean, the timing of GoOdy with this drop was so good. He did so much damage there. But he needs to expand himself, he needs to go for an engineering bay. There's at least the engineering bay, but no expansion up yet. But he's got 2 Vikings getting even more Vikings. No, he's not, but instead he's decided to go for the armory. And here's the armory in production, so this factory will be able to produce some Thors instead of only Hellions. And siege tanks for the moment. So mutas are moving over there, 6 mutas in total, but all those Vikings and the Marines should be enough. SCV building the barracks has been taken out, and of course if you've got some Marines to protect your Vikings, Vikings are not the best unit in the world, not the worst unit in the world to deal with those mutas here. And meanwhile, Dimaga was just able to drone up, and he's 21 drones against 27 drones right now. 27 SCVs is not a big of difference. Meanwhile, GoOdy was able to take out a single overlord. That's why Dimaga is even 2 overlords. That's why Dimaga is currently supply blocked, and he's moving out with his Marines, with his Vikings, with his Hellions, because he knows there's no need. If I won't expand anymore, there's no need to stay home. And with his constant killing of all those mutalisks, overlords, he is able to prevent Dimaga from getting more units. And now there are the mutas, and nice transfusion micro here, taking out a lot of those Marines, but not all of those Marines will get taken out in the end. It is just 3 Marines left, and 2 Marines left. But the hatchery is down, Dimaga is down to 1 base. Will this tank be able to take down the Queen before it dies? No, it is not. And the decision by GoOdy to sacrifice all of his units just to get this hatchery down might pay off in the end, because now those 2 guys are both on 2 bases, and units lost is telling us that it's pretty much the same. So GoOdy will be mined out a little bit sooner than Dimaga in the main base, and there are the Vikings, there are the Marines in the bunker still waiting. And now the Vikings just kiting the remaining mutas. Meanwhile, now the Marines in the bunker and the Thor is doing the damage. And I would just wanted to say I could expect a GG pretty soon, because GoOdy just did too much damage here. This was a last desperation attack by Dimaga. He was not successful. That's why GoOdy taking this game number 2. And he won this game number 2 because he had this wonderful timing. He did not go for any blue flames, not any stim pack. He just had a couple of Hellions, a couple of Marines, and then he dropped in the base where Dimaga had no units at all. Dimaga was just covering his front entrance with a spine crawler, and that's about it.